Hi, and welcome to another episode of It's That Easy. 10-minute answers to your drug discovery challenges with me, Jeremy Jones, principal scientist of AI-driven drug design at Simulations Plus. As an academic turned early drug discovery scientist, I like helping others find faster, more efficient ways to tackle their drug discovery and development challenges. Today, we're going to talk about explaining your property model and really how to quickly understand what your model is made of and what part of your molecule is important for whatever the property prediction is. So there's a lot of talk, buzzword these days, about quote unquote explainable AI. And I'm certainly not going to get into that complex topic here, especially because I'm certainly no expert on that topic. But I will say that I do appreciate the ability to see why a particular model is making the prediction it is for any given molecule. I think there's real value both in terms of using your intuition to decide if a particular model is frankly BS or not, but also in helping guide your drug optimization efforts. I'm going to show you an example using the ADMET Predictor software from Simulations Plus, but what I'm hoping you'll appreciate in a more general sense is the importance of using ADMET prediction models that offer an explanation of how they're making those predictions. So the tools we're going to use in ADMET Predictor to answer those questions are descriptor sensitivity analysis and structure sensitivity analysis. So let's dive right in. Give me just a second to switch my screen here. Bringing up some pretty common drugs here in our ADMET Predictor platform. Check out our website or other episodes to find out more about how this platform works, but it's pretty self-explanatory. And we're going to look at just a couple drugs. Of course, atorvastatin. I'm a guy in his mid-40s. I know it's probably a shock to you all that I'm on low-dose statins, but let's just say I'm familiar with this drug. And so let's dive right in, starting with descriptor sensitivity analysis. A couple ways to get there, but the easiest, I think, is just clicking on this button. And we'll do it for all the rows here. We'll look at each of the different molecules. So we can do a descriptor sensitivity analysis for any of the models we have in here, or any model, QSAR model that you would input. Let's look at our water solubility model to start. So nearly all of our property models are ensembles of neural networks. This may change in future releases, but for now, they're mostly neural networks. And you can see each of the descriptors that contributes to the solubility model on the left. So we can look down here and you can see all these different, dozens of descriptors that go into this neural network for making predictions about each molecule. And for each of these molecules, you can see how much each one of these descriptors influences the prediction of that model. Now, some of these descriptors are self-explanatory, HBA, hydrogen bond acceptors, and makes a lot of sense, right, in terms of whether a molecule is going to be soluble or not. Others are not so self-explanatory. However, I will say there are good descriptions of each of these descriptors in the ADMET Predictor manual. And hopefully when you think about these descriptors, look at the descriptions, they make sense for the model. Again, like the hydrogen bond acceptors, obviously important for predicting solubility. And you can see that, which descriptors are most important for different molecules will change. And you get a good range of solubilities here. And so you can see, the HBA is contributing in all of them to different extents, but some of these other descriptors have different influences. So you can see each of our models really is explainable in this way. Now, looking at it from the other angle, sort of from the drug-centric angle, we can use the structure sensitivity analysis by, let's click here, and brings up the same sort of pop-up window. And we can use this to really understand which part of each molecule contributes positively or negatively to each model prediction. So let's drop down. Let's find our water solubility model again. Let's turn the colors all the way up here. And I think this will make sense intuitively to most of you in that in the green here you have all this, hydrophilic, the hydrogen bonds here contribute positively to the solubility, whereas all the hydrophobic, the aromatic, the alkyl groups contribute negatively to our model. You can see this, in sertraline or in this antibiotic as well. Some of these are more obvious than others, which gets interesting. Let's take another model here, for example, something that should be, pretty much opposite of this. Let's look at our log P model, right? And you can see those colors mostly switch. Now, the hydrophilic regions contribute negatively to the model, and the hydrophobic regions contribute positively to the log P model, which really does make sense. And so, just like the DSA, the SSA tool allows you to explain how the model is reflected in each compound. And combined with other tools, including if you were to use like the same tool for a QSAR model that you built, this can really help you decide which part of the molecule to focus on for optimization. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And as always, check out my other episodes and feel free to email me with any questions you may have. Thanks for watching.